The food in Germany, wow, it is so good. Ugh, I think one of my favorite things to do in Germany is just go grocery shopping. I hate grocery shopping in America. It stresses me out. Like, they're always busy. I don't know, like, it's just not a fun thing to do. It's like a chore that you have to get done. But in Germany, it's like, wow, what new brand of yogurt do I get to try this week? And it's just fun. Like, the food is so good. Like, the bread quality is so much better. The dairy quality is so much better. So, like, everything that you get from the store, you know it's pretty much going to taste good. And then, of course, my favorite food is chocolate. And there's so much good chocolate in Germany, so much good chocolate. I actually worked at a chocolate factory, too, in East Germany. So love the chocolate. The bread, I said the bread is really good. The cheese is also so good. That's like the best thing. You can't beat it, like a little brötchen, like one of those little bread rolls with some nice cheese and some nice jam. It's nothing better. It's so good. One of my favorite like hot meal type of things, they have this thing called Knödel, which is like a potato dumpling type thing you eat with gravy. Love it so much. It's delicious. Usually have it with like a meat on the side as well. Very tasty. I love Rotkohl. It's just like red pickled cabbage. But it is so good. Cabbage is also one of my favorite foods, which means me and Germany are a great fit because they enjoy a lot of cabbage as well. But Rotkohl is probably my favorite cabbage. It's pretty much all good. I mean, I'm not a big sausage person, so I don't really like bratwurst as much. But even I will I'll have some sausage too because it's good, even though I don't like it that much. But German sausage is a step up. The pretzel, like the stereotypical German food, like Brezel, the pretzels and everything, they're good too. It's hard to find like a bad food. I don't know, it's just a lot of good stuff. They have, I can't remember what it's called. Oh man, they have this like salty yogurt drink that it's very common in like just like any store where you pop in, or like a Dönerladen, just like a little shop where they sell Döner kebabs and stuff. They'll have it in like the little fridge there for you to grab. And I'm not a fan. It's not bad, but something about it I just don't like as much. I don't know.
Something that I loved about Germany is the Sprudelwasser. So Sprudelwasser is seltzer water. It's carbonated water. And Germans love it, and I also love it. Sprudelwasser is the best because you can drink it plain, or you can mix other drinks with it, like juice. But I'm the person who would just buy the whole pack of Sprudelwasser and just drink it plain. And I would always get the classic kind, or like the spritziges Wasser, because the more the carbonation, the better it is. Some of my favorite foods in Germany, number one would have to be Brötchen. So Brötchen is a piece of bread. It's like a little roll, but it's like thick. And you can put basically anything you want on Brötchen. You can put eggs, meat, cheese, which are a staple. And Brötchen is usually eaten in the morning or for lunch. But it's awesome. It's super simple. But the thing that makes Brötchen the best is the bread. So Germans are amazing at bread making, and I could eat it every day. There's so many different types of bread. It just makes it fun to choose what you want to eat. The next thing I love is the classic schnitzel with Rotkohl. So Rotkohl is red cabbage with schnitzel and Kartoffeln, so potatoes. And it's just a classic German meal, and it's very delicious. It's simple and it's heavy, so it fills you up, but also Germany is very international with a lot of different ethnicities and a lot of different cultures mixed in. And so there's a lot of other foods that I was able to try, like Turkish food, especially the döner. It's way good. You should definitely try it with hot sauce. It just makes it tons better. Yes, I remembered another favorite food. Maultaschen. Maultaschen is like pasta, but there's meat inside of it, and so it's like a little pocket, and you can cook it, you can steam it. It's very German, and it's very delicious. Some crazy foods I had. There was a sweet lady who invited us to eat with her, and like we could smell it, and I looked at my companion, and I was like, hey, that smells like tuna fish, but she says she's making spaghetti. And so I was like, what? So we sit down, and I look on the plate, and I'm like, oh, this is spaghetti, but it has tuna fish in it. So tuna fish spaghetti, if you've never had that, it's very interesting. Also, Germans love tuna fish on pizza, which is definitely not American. It's very interesting, but I ate it. I mean, it tastes good. It's just something you wouldn't think of putting tuna fish on pizza.
My first area that I was in the summer was Darmstadt, and we would always go finding in the main square, and they had gelato shops there. And so my companion and I were so hot all the time, so we'd just go get ice cream and have like a 10-minute break from like talking to people and just eat this ice cream. So that was the best. I loved gelato. But then during like the winter, I would go to the bakeries more, and there was this one bakery in a train station in my other area, Hamm, and I would always they were like these rolls, but they had like chocolate chips in them. And I thought that like nothing was better. It was so good. That, or I had a Nutella-filled croissant, and that was magical too. So I love the food there. It was so yummy. Mostly the sweets. I really didn't have anything like super wild. I'd say the craziest thing I had though was some African food. Fufu, that's what it was. It was fufu. Yeah, that was strange. I just can't do things that are like slimy in texture. And so I was like just swallowing this like lump of dough whole, and I'm just like, oh, okay. But it was a fun experience.
So some of my favorite foods from Germany are, I definitely have to say Döner. So that's like, it's kind of like a pita bread, and it's got pork or chicken up inside, and like usually there's a sauce. It's way good. I also really like currywurst, which is just like, you know, a wurst, a sausage, with like curry ketchup or curry sauce on it with some fries. When I got there, I thought it was really weird that they put mayo right on their fries, but I love that. Like, I don't like it with American mayo. German mayo is much better than American mayo, but like the mayo directly on top of the fries and like eating it with a fork is way good. And then just all of their bread. That's something I miss a lot. American bread is nowhere near as good as German bread. Just like that you can get everywhere, at grocery stores, at like little street vendors, just anywhere you can get bread in Germany, it's good.
I for sure miss the food. In Germany, they don't put preservatives in anything. They don't use artificial anything. So just even the average like fruit you get in Germany is a higher quality because it's just, you know, it's not artificial at all. And they just have good food. It's hard to describe, but just almost anything that I would buy in Germany was good. I couldn't go wrong. So Döner is one of the best food options in Germany. I guess it's hard to describe, but people usually know what a gyro is. It's a food that was invented in Germany but has Turkish influences in it. They have this big hunk of meat roasting, and then they just slice some off. It's usually lamb or beef, and they slice them off and they put it in a sandwich, and they put all kinds of vegetables in there and some kind of sauce, and it's really good because, you know, it kind of has the balance of different foods. There are a lot of bakeries in Germany too, but when you eat a lot of bakery stuff, you start feeling kind of weighed down and gross because it's just all grains. So, but it's kind of similar to American food. So a lot of potatoes, a lot of meat. I think, what's it called? Leberwurst is one of the weirdest things where it's like spreadable meat. But I didn't have that often because I don't think Germans like it either. But it's like liver. It's liver sausage, and sometimes they have it in like a tube that you like squeeze out on bread.